dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a...
Obviously, you got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
It out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Big moment in recruiting last week. Four-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a four-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Get all you can. They get down with the slide. The Sooners send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quick completion on the out route. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. When you watch the way they run their offense, usually it starts with the physicality and the ground game.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Find space on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They will take the penalty. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Nowhere. On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Quick strike. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Let's go. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Good timing on the quick out. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They go to the ground. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Durham. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Tigers! He'll do it himself. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David?
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a five-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Handoff from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense cashing it in on that drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Sooners with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Sooners! Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. That's caught. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and their giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. There he goes. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown! Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Gets it to the back. Going the other way, and he's got room. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. The Sooners brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Kent. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
It's complete to the right. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Sooners have moved it inside the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe into the end zone he goes. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. He fires to the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's going to take off. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
On the double.
RPO complete to open the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Back open in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown! Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The Sooners will move the sticks.
And that's
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. He now has 56 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Using his legs, it's Durham. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guessed right.
Turning it on! And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he'll take it in and house it. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it! Touchdown, Sooner! The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. It's him inside the 20, still going. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first. From the timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save his. Time as possible. LSU lining up first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete to the left. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Barnes. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the first down, looking for more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. They'll immediately call timeout. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're... You're not going to throw completions.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that in.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this